Hello, family and loved ones. Um, I just did a video before and I kind of didn't want to do another one, but I'm I don't know why I'm doing this video either because I'm in a certain place of I'm in a vulnerability. Um, Being vulnerable. These are the frequencies that are just happening around us all right now. It's just, we're getting to a point where things are really speeding up, and understanding who the Father truly is, who Christ is, who you are, who I am, is being very difficult, and refining and going through that refinement, which is what I'm going through right now. I don't have funds or anything that I can tap into, and water and food and all that things is just depending on the Father when those things when I can when it comes, if it comes. um, and it's a very refining time. I'm in the desert and it's 100 degrees. It's going to be 102 again today, and it is very refining, and I'm still in joy because I'm noticing that the Father is doing little things. But anyway, enough about me. I just wanted to talk about surrendering and becoming vulnerable. This place of refinement kind of nearly forces you into having to rethink everything you know, and it is easy for you to start to create a story of what you think is best, what you think to be true, what you think is right, which direction you think you should go. And what I've come to understand lately is that my ego has been dressed up as something completely opposite to what I thought it was. I'd had an understanding of what ego is. I thought I did. And since I've emptied my cup and tried to go in and understand truly what mine is, all our I think we're all different, our carnal ways and our flesh, but we're all the same roots. Anyway, I come to understand that it was completely opposite to what I thought, but I had to actually accept. I had to accept that some things about myself that I didn't want to accept, that I didn't like. So you will have to come to accept things. You will be faced with yourself, and you will be faced whilst you're digging so deep right now to make sure that you are equipped in spirit to move through these last times, this end of times, and to move through it as easy as possible. And it'd be harder or easier. It just depends on how we do it and how deep we dig and stuff like that. So I think that, yeah, you can come to an understanding that I came to an understanding that my ego was very much different to what I thought it was, and it actually had a different type of control on me. And this control was, it always makes you feel like it's a self-worth, and it makes you feel like, um, your job, being a light worker, being a spiritual, being a Christian, being a God-fearing man, being in the Father, your job is to teach others and help others to help others. I'm not sure in what ways, because this is what I've come to understand, that you know it's getting to that time right now that if we haven't truly come to accept that this flesh is gonna die, and that we need to accept that and accept what's going to happen to us and what we're going to see and witness through this, that helping someone else, and we haven't established that place. For me personally, it's like, well, now I don't know how to help. I know nothing. I have no idea what's going on. I have no idea why my journey has been the way my journey has been. And you're probably in that place too. That's what emptying your cup means: to empty everything, the good things and the bad things, the things you thought were true, I even was questioning myself as Father, if I seen you in that, area and you helped cause me to break free from that area and all this, do I empty that too? And he says, yes. He says, yes, I know this is going to feel, you're going to feel you're going to feel scared, but you're still going to step forward in courage. You're not going to be constricted or stand still in fear. But yes, you need to empty everything. And so we create this image. And this is the image that I'm talking about, the image of what I think might help someone else to what the Father really thinks. Now, we might go in trying to help others, and it might be completely not what the Father wants to do in that person. Consider it this, go inside yourself and say, really, I am myself, and any help I've ever gotten has only helped me to come to myself. Then is there anything anyone else can do for someone else at this point? And empty that, and it's right. It's like, no, I don't even want to breathe on another person if the Father is doing something in them and I cause a stumble in that, or I block that, or I have something to do with it not occurring now because I've just assisted them in some way that's taken something from them to where they could have turned a stone, or they could have understood how to do this on their own, how to become full and complete on their own, how to accept all things, no matter what it is, a good cake or a bad cake. It's still a cake. It's still an experience. And yeah, I've come to understand that the ego is a lot different than what I thought in my own mind. And I'm in a place right now where I have no idea which way's up, which way's down, which way's across. I'm just totally trusting in the Father. I can see He's given me little tiny little bits and pieces of blessings to show me that I'm on the right track and that He's right there. So this will happen as we go inwards. He will show you in small ways. It's just recognizing, no matter how small they are, or what you want, like what you desire. And if you're not getting what you desire, you might be missing how small the blessing is and the miracle is that He's actually giving you the opportunity. And all these miracles are an opportunity to come into understanding who you are. So that's pretty much what I wanted to talk about today, is just be careful with these images and be vulnerable and surrender everything. I have no idea what's happening. I'm witnessing so much stuff around the world. I'm witnessing so many frequencies, so many people that I thought that was spiritually strong. And there it is again. I had a graven image that they're spiritually strong. And all this time the Father's trying to teach me that you're everything you need through this. You don't even need anything. You're not in lack. You're everything. You are worthy. And it's the ego that makes you feel not worthy. And now you have to help someone just to get a little bit of worth. Your intent behind everything means everything right now, and the attributes of the Father. So I'm noticing these things, and yeah, I'm been going for 8 minutes, but I just wanted to touch base and let everybody know I love them, and dig deep, and we're in this together, and go deep, empty everything, even the things you think you know, and empty again just to see, oh my God, have I really truly emptied it, or am I starting to create a story and a script again of what I think should happen next? Just walk in the Spirit. This stuff's going to be over soon, and we are going to be, connected and together, and it might not be in the way we think, and these journeys are all beautiful, all of them. All of you are on a beautiful journey, and and I'm coming to accept these things, and at one point I'm so vulnerable that I don't know who I am. I don't know who I am. I'm like, well, you show me, Father, because I have no idea. People see these things or whatever, and it's like, well, that's cool. I've been battling with something in me, because He's saying, yeah, because something's trying to stop you from knowing who you truly are. And once you derailed and succumb to the carnal mind that thinks it's in control here, which is, and not being afraid of death, Sorry, but if you feel that you need to do something to help someone, then you're afraid of something. You're afraid of something within yourself or something. And I know this because that's exactly what answer I got when I started feeling that I needed to help or do something about it, anything. You know, let's re-examine ourselves and go deep while this stuff's going on, because these frequencies are going to get worse. And they worse as in there's no real good or bad in this, but they're going to get bigger, larger, and more perceivable. We're going to be perceiving and seeing things, and when the truth and the veil truly drops and we're truly naked in spirit, everything and everyone together, we want to get to that nakedness now as best we can. So surrender, be vulnerable, love you. I'm in this battle too, and I'm going to be vulnerable and even more vulnerable, and I'm going to dig so deep that I'm going to feel this shit. And I want everybody else to just, I'd like everybody else to understand that it's a possibility that we've got this, we can make this. Because I really have no idea why I'm even doing this video. So that's the place I'm at. I have no idea what I'm doing, and I'm okay with that. So I love you guys, and I'll catch up and talk to you soon. Okay, bye.